Like, comment, subscribe. I guess she's not gonna ring the bell today. Let's see if I can move this to a better position. Should have got my whatchamacallit out of the truck. Yeah, okay, I guess you guys have to just look at my nose. Anyways, we'll give it a minute, see if maybe we get lucky and some notifications come out. All we got is time. All we got is time. As you can see by the title, I am. What's up, Kenworth Rider? RN, what's happening? Okay, I guess notifications just popped out there 2 hours later. I was just about ready to finish up. No, just kidding. What's up, Alan? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? Figured I'd stop in and say hey, since we're shut down for the day or for the next couple of days. Hey, what's happening? Shell, what's up? Oh, damn, you're home for 2 weeks, huh? Lucky you. Wombats, the word is a vampire? No, that's the world is a vampire. That makes no sense. The world is a vampire. Am I singing that right? The hell? I don't know. Maybe that's why I listen to metal and not that bullshit. Are you going back in 6 months? Are you going to go back in 6 months? What? I'm not opposed to going back. I don't know if you're being funny or if somebody's left and come back in 6 months or what. But I'm not opposed to going back. I just, but no, my plans are not to go. Not to come back in 6 months. Oh, your trainer took a vacation. Right on. Guys, number one, any of you mother that want to be a dick about this can go yourselves, okay? And yeah, you know who I'm talking to. Just because I'm leaving Prime, don't give you the right to be nasty to me, okay? Because I fucking don't play that shit, okay? So I'm gonna just say that right now. So if anybody's butt hurt because I'm gonna better my life and leave Prime, and you want to fucking cry like a little bitch, then I'm sorry. Okay, that's over. My rant's done. What's happening, everybody? Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna kill Prime because I'm taking a truck out of the fleet. Don't come down on me because I'm taking a truck out of the fleet. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you guys read any of the comments and know what I'm talking about. But anyways, let's just move past that. I just thought of it for a minute because you guys started asking about coming back and whatnot. But no, guys, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving here at any I have to leave because I hate the place or anything. No, I feel like I've topped out at Prime. Prime is a training company, okay? They're going to treat you like a student forever, all right? And I feel that I'm beyond that. I'm beyond asking the teacher if I can go to the bathroom or, hey, teacher, can I have an extra lollipop or something? I feel I've moved beyond that. Prime's a great training company. Don't get me wrong. They're a great company to work for. I know a lot of people who may making their career. This is all they're going to do is work at Prime. But I don't feel they're a good fit for me anymore. Now, could that be the fact that I ran my own business for 18, 20 years? Could be. I'm not going to say that I can't not be a boss and I can't be told what to do. That's not the case. I just, again, I think I've maxed out. I've maxed out money-wise. I've maxed out doing anything and everything I can to, be treated like an experienced driver. It's just not going to happen here. You're always going to be treated like like you just fell off the turnip truck. Jeff says that's why him and his wife got on a dedicated. Okay, right on. Oh, Warning, Alan, I'm gonna get fouled real quick. Okay, ready? Okay, no, that would be rewind. Damn it. No, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know how to go backwards in time. Hey, Peyton, how you doing? Yeah, excuse me. Choking. It has been a minute. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with staying here for, you go up on that wall in there's a lot of guys been here 10, 20 years and whatnot. I just, now maybe if things would have been a little bit different the last couple of months, it could have, maybe the outcome could have changed differently. Hey, maybe I should have changed fleet managers a few months ago when things started going south. Who knows? There's a lot of what ifs, but I feel what I'm doing is a great thing to do for me at this time. It shouldn't piss anybody off at all that I'm leaving Prime and taking my truck. Should I, say, hey, I gave you $15,000 down and you guys go ahead and keep it? No, hell no. That's right, Jeremy. That's right. Do you F everyone else? Exactly. Oh yeah, that's 100%. The one person who did that, it just got to me. Just because I didn't realize that that anybody would have feelings like that. And I don't know, it's just goofy. It's just freaking goofy to be all butthurt. It's really hard to get on a dedicated, but if you do, it's great. I don't know if I would like a dedicated. Damn woman, don't you dare come over here dressed like that.
Is it
Gonna poke my damn eyes out.
Shut up. Well, can I go right there?
Sure.
Right
You want to give a show? Go right ahead.
I don't want to sit in the bathroom.
We got to sit in the bathroom. No, yeah, no, you're good over there. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, no, I don't know if I'd like a dedicated. I think I would get pretty bored with that. Yeah, I think I would go into the same place over and over again.
I couldn't handle that.
I think at first it'd be awesome because it's like, heck, don't need the GPS no more. Don't need nothing. I know exactly how to go, where to go, what to do. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. But then I think it would just get boring after a while.
Sometimes I get bored just driving the same places every time.
That's because your brain don't work like mine to keep you.
I've seen how your brain worked the last hour or so. Hey, at the restaurant, duh. Hey, I'm gonna get in bed, make sure that.
Go ahead. Oh my God!
Shut up.
Oh my God! Oh, you can see your head. That's it. Lucky you.
I'm gonna grab my phone over there too, my headphones.
You're lucky my phone didn't fall over. Because it's just barely leaning up over here. What's up, Jerry? How you doing?
Well, actually, I'm okay on my side.
It's really hard to get on. Okay, I read that. I'm over my 30,000, but fleet manager won't bring me in due to truck shortage. You do what's best for you and Melissa, brother. Oh yeah, definitely. And I'll tell you what, I was over there at the lot the other day. They converted some of the service bays into prepping new trucks, it looks like. So they must have got a bunch in. Yeah. And to the one person who threw a fit and whatnot, don't worry, man. They got 100 students a week to fill my seat. The same route will drive you crazy. Yeah, I think it would. Prime driver Justin, what's happening, man? Why don't you go to Landstar, brother? JJ the trucker did. He's doing well. See, I hear JJ the trucker's doing horrible over there. I tried to contact that man. I couldn't get a hold of him for nothing. The guy I guess he doesn't like subscribers because he doesn't answer any questions you pose to him. So, but then again, it could just be me. He might not like me because I know also that another trucking team over there, I was trying to find out information and they wouldn't reply to me. Again, they could not like, it could just be me. They don't like me.
They rub you the wall.
But yeah, I hear JJ the trucker's failing miserably over there. I mean, I don't know whether it is or not, but that's the word through the grapevine to people that watch his channel or whatever, some friends and whatnot that mentioned it. But no, I ain't going over to Landstar. Number one is that sitting duck policy. You're going to tell me, and I talked to him about this. I said, so let me ask you this. If I'm on home time and I've got the trailer disconnected and it's in my storage lot and I need to take the truck to go get service done, maybe some stereo speakers put in or something, and I take it over there and they park it on, against the curb there while they're waiting to do stuff to it. You telling me I can get fired for that? Yep, absolutely. No, could I manage, if I went over there, could I make that work? I could. But at this point in time, I don't see that place as being a big money-making place. I don't see it as a good fit for me right now. So I'm not going to, go out of my way to make my personal property, do what they want me to do with it at this time. I'm not there yet. How the hell do people stay at a training company that long? What else is there to prove or see or any type of awards? LOL. Yeah, Peyton, I mean, I'll tell you, I was perfectly content here. We're making enough money to keep us happy. I don't watch a YouTube trucking channel, so I don't hear, oh, we're making $1 million over here, we're making $1 million over there, and what, blah, blah, blah. Plus, I don't trust 99.9% of the YouTube truckers. You guys know me, I do reviews on them because they're full of shit, and I got to call out their bullshit. So I don't really do that. So I was perfectly content. Unfortunately, it just seemed like a bunch of things hit me all at once, one after the other, that started the ball in motion. And unfortunately, this is where we ended up. Well, what it did is it made me start looking at what's out there and talking to companies and their drivers. And yeah, I researched these companies by talking to their drivers, so on and so forth, and whatnot. It's going to be a little tough right now. Freight's down, fuel's up. Things aren't great out there in the non-contract trucking world, but hey, I think we'll be all right, man. You didn't know that? Yeah, that's what I keep getting told. I've been told that by about four different people.
You know what?
That JJ the trucker's not doing so well.
There's some other comments down there about him too.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to him yet.
No, I'm watching you though.
To make them bank los.
Did you see Jeremy Duncan's comment about so do they pull any bullshit with you? Or is that a comment that didn't come in?
I don't see any comment about did they
right under Prime Driver Justin. Really, I didn't know that. And then Jeremy Duncan is under that.
Let's see. Really, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, right under that I have Michael Page.
Well, you know what? That came in where I had to okay it. So did they pull any bullshit when you told them you were leaving? Did they get QC out of the truck? You're right, man. I really think they are starting to care more about the students than us who run.
Well, because we're here, we were supposed to be in on the 5th. We got here early because that's the way the loads ran us. I've got my QC ready to pop out. Literally, it's laying on the floor. As soon as they say it can come out, and I ask them, you charging to take it out? Yes, because from what I understand, I believe, I'm not 100% on this, I believe they charge $150 to take it out. So if that's the case, I just got to pull my fuse cover on the Freightliner, the whole panel off, it just snaps on, and it's a quick disconnect that's going to go blink, and it's unplugged because it's all unbolted, ready to go. No, there's been some things said to me that don't sit well once I said I was going. Kind of petty stuff, but we ain't gonna get into all of that. All in all, and I'll tell you right now, at this time, I still recommend Prime. If you want to come get your CDL, I would come and get your CDL. You want to work for Prime, I think they're a good company to work for. I just think again, I think I just ran my course here.
A lot of drivers do.
Yeah, it's it happens. I didn't say Michael. I'm actually not saying the company I'm going to. It from what I understand, I probably won't. From what I probably won't ever mention on YouTube what the company I'm going to.
They like being on the low down.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it on the down low, the low down, down
Low
low.
down low.
If you're cool, it's the down low.
It's the low down. I'm older than you, I feel low down.
See, I got another boy who works over there. He's doing solo about 6,500 to 8,000 a week. Okay, and that's what my guy here is doing at Prime solo. He's doing 6 to 8,000 a week at Prime. Timothy Turbo says, "I heard you were going to Swift."
Oh man, who told you?
I know, man. Come on. Wombat says I slimed to JJ on what?
Oh, you missed 2 comments.
What did I miss?
See, they must not show up on yours. That's why I'm watching you. Big Honker says, "Are you in the Meth Head Campus Inn, brother? Who do you?"
No, see that comment's not here.
Yeah, it says you do what's best for you, bud.
Yeah, no, we're across the street from the meth.
Yeah,
we're in the meth central.
And then under there is Matthew McCall. Landstar has a good paying loads, but they rate 32 to 35% of the load.
Yes, they do take a lot, and a lot of people want to back that up with, oh, but they give you a lot. Well, I'll tell you guys, I researched the hell out of Landstar, and I researched the hell out of a lot of companies. And there are companies out there that you're going to get as much as Landstar for less percentage. Now, having said that, it comes down to Landstar might have better connections, let's say, or whatnot, so that could be where it benefits. I'm not all into that. I would go to Landstar, no problem, if there's there's one main reason I didn't just up and go to Landstar, because I would have, but I didn't want to do a particular thing I don't want to get into, so, again, guys, I got to keep things
on the down low.
On the down low for now, for sure. But I would have went there, even though it was a 35%. If I liked it, I would have bought a trailer. Like right now, where I'm going now, if I like doing what I'm doing, I'm going to buy a trailer because, I'm not used to renting a trailer. Because Prime, you don't rent a trailer. But here's the thing: where I'm going, once I get my trailer, that trailer's mine. There's no dropping hooks. Thank God. I know a lot of you guys love those dropping hooks, but I'll tell you, about 50% of the time we get burned with bullshit on the trailer we pick up. Out of fuel, dirty as hell, or tandems don't slide, flat tire. Just always something. I want to get my own trailer, get it all fixed up, and know what I got. I'm sick of being halfway down the road. Now all of a sudden something weird's going on. It's like, oh damn, airbag's blown out. The airbag was ready to blow out, and probably because somebody's tried to slide the tandems and didn't release the pins all the way and overextended them. So, I'm gonna, if I do what I'm doing and I like what I'm doing, where I'm doing it, I'll probably just buy a drive when they come down a little bit. Now, let's not get crazy. Trailers, these people think these trailers have engines in them or something. I don't get this. I slimed to JJ on the CB. I slime. Okay, maybe you talked to JJ on the CB as he passed me. His tone didn't sound like he was happy at Landstar. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, that's what I keep hearing. Is it true? I don't know. The guy won't talk to me. I actually wanted to question him about Landstar, and he won't talk to me. So, whatever. I left several comments. I tried things, emailing him and whatnot, which he's hard to find. He doesn't have any of his stuff open. He went ghost, hasn't posted in 2 months. He made a video like a few months saying his struggles and issues there. So he is, okay, so this is what people are telling me, and that's why they're telling me, is because he's talking about it. If I lost my dedicated, I would be gone, but it's too good to leave with our dedicated. Okay. What are you running dedicated? Are you doing like John, that Murfreesboro to Reed City? Need to buy a glider truck, lease purchase for Prime, ain't worth it for a $300,000 truck. My truck is nowhere near a $300,000 truck.
Yeah, that's like an RV.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where you're paying $300,000 for a truck at Prime. Did they raise their prices since I bought my truck? Jesus.
Captain Banana, I heard Crazy Bags is doing good with Uber.
I don't know. I don't know what Crazy Bags is doing good, whether he's doing that good with Oh, shit. Kenworth Ryder says, I believe Prime is getting a kickback from the government on how many students they get through their training program, David, and this is where they make. Now,
That's
here,
what I heard,
I
too.
can't say this for sure, but from what I've understood, and I've understood this from when I first came to Prime, is yeah, the government gives Prime X amount of dollars per student for training. And, you know, which is the way I'm sure Wilson gets it. I'm sure Swift gets it.
A lot of companies.
Yeah, does that make them want to run their students? I don't know what that does, but that they do get it. What that means, I don't know. I do feel, and Prime, if you're listening, I you know, I wish, I wish, what are they called? Operations would call me or whatnot. Maybe I should go in there and talk to Rob Lowe. Maybe this, maybe that. I'm not disgruntled or anything, but I'd really like to say, hey, you know, give you a couple of pointers to keep a driver, because I feel I was a good driver. I feel Melissa's a good driver. I feel we ran good. I feel we were making my fleet manager money, making Prime money, and all you had to do is this to keep us happy here, and you couldn't do it. You failed miserably at it. Not once, not twice, 3 times, not 4 times, but every time. You know.
It's not, and it's funny because I hear from other people who have no problems with
Yeah.
home.
Well, you know, it's just a lot of little things, but you know.
They build up.
Yeah, it builds up, and then of course, once you get irritated about this thing over here, now you're looking at everything under a magnifying glass from there on out. And like I always say, if you start changing fleet managers and this, that, and the other, that's your 1 foot's out the door. And that's exactly what happened. I never actually did change my fleet manager, but I wanted to. I was letting things bother me that, you know, I should have, I don't know, I guess I should have went in and said, hey, we need to stop this nonsense now before it makes me leave. And I didn't, so it just ended up making me leave. You know, guys, if you have a problem, try to get it fixed, try to get it resolved, try to get it worked out before it becomes such an issue that you leave. Because that's exactly what I did. You know, now tomorrow's what, Monday? So Tuesday, so I hope everything goes smooth. Now the company I'm with, all the paperwork's done, everything's done. I already purchased my own insurance, my own bobtail insurance, my own workers' comp insurance for myself and Melissa. I've got a fuel card, discount fuel card I put money on. I mean, everything's in place. Everything's in place. All I got to do is roll. I just need Prime to sign out that truck, take their plates off. We'll take the DOT numbers off, and I do have to get a temporary permit, I guess, Tuesday. I think it's something I can just call and do right over the phone. I'll get a temporary, you know, moving tag, which I know a lot of people said you don't need. You just put not for hire on the side of the truck. But leasing told me that I need to get this, you know, yada yada. It's like, I don't know, 25, 50 bucks or something. So I guess I'll do it. Wow, you really lost a lot of weight. Captain Bananas, I think I'm hit. I just weighed myself at Prime there on that little scale. You got to do the slidey things. Dressed, I was to what was I, babe?
216.
216. I started this, no, I was 214. I started this venture at 317. So yeah, I've lost a little over 100 pounds. And still losing. I had dinner tonight. What'd I have, 3 spoonfuls?
Yeah.
I had some chili. Figured, let me try some chili. I had 3 spoonfuls. My stomach's jacked up. My throat hurts. My neck hole is all plugged up. So it went to the refrigerator. And I keep wanting to go in there and I have a Gatorade in there and start pounding that because I'm so dehydrated. But if I do that right now after eating, man, I'll be hurling right in front of you guys on the camera. Be embarrassing. Prime is the perfect place to start out. Absolutely. I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. Now, use my driver code. No, just kidding. Prime has an excellent training program. Prime has a good training program in place. They have a lot of bad trainers. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
They have a lot of bad trainers. So you got to be careful. But if you get a good trainer, their training methods are good. The way they train and what they do are good. They're all about safety. They're all about, they want you to learn things the right way. And the way they do things is good, because once you learn how to do it their way, if you want to go somewhere else, you know how to do things. But a lot of their trainers are garbage. Is it their fault? Kind of. The fact that they need trainers so bad, they have to kind of overlook. Hey man, this guy keeps getting complaints on him. Let's just keep smacking his hand and tell him to stop it, and let him go. Hey guys, do me a favor. Do me a big favor, please. Can you step out, hit the little X, exit, hit the like button, and then come back in? Do a guy a solid. Let my heart feel a little bit happy with some likes. I got no likes here.
I showed 10 on my side.
Yeah, 10 likes. Come on now.
No, I just gave you one.
Well, my wife didn't even give me a freaking like. Well, you know what? I expect that from her because she don't like me most of the time. Sorry to see you go. Yeah, right. It's it's not a bad thing. I mean, there's no the only people who should be sorry to see me go is Prime, my fleet manager, because I was making them money.
Oh yeah.
And I was doing it proficiently. I was doing it with respect to our customers. I was good with. I was good with everything. I didn't destroy their equipment. I didn't piss off customers. So the only person who should see me go is Prime. Everybody else, you should be happy because I'm happy. I think we're gonna do good.
You're still gonna have your YouTube where you can have lives and stuff. You're not gonna.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm less restricted on YouTube, so you might actually start hearing my ramblings as I drive down the road.
Yeah, that's
like I used to do. I might go back to my beginning ways. Crazy Bags is bananas. No, he's not. I know who Captain Bananas is. I'm shocked you guys stayed there as long as you did. Hey man, Melissa, it took convincing to get her at it. And babe, it's okay that I'm behind because I like to answer people.
Yeah, I know.
It took convincing to get Melissa to leave. She was like, you go, I'm not going. I'll drive my own damn truck here.
I said that for like a day.
No, you used to always say that.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah. So I was like, I didn't know what to do. It's like, I need to get her on board because this sucks. And she finally said, well, you do whatever you want to do and I'll just follow you. And it's like, no, I need you on board. I need you on board with this. I don't want to go out there and struggle a little bit and have you going, we just stayed at Prime, I told you. I don't need that nonsense. So I had to get her on board. And once she started looking into what I was looking into, she started seeing, oh, wait a minute, maybe this might be a good thing, because all she's seeing is, oh my God, we might be able to take more home time.
Yeah,
that's all she's seeing.
More home time, yes, please.
What's up, Skull? How you doing, my man? Johnny said, my alternator belt on my reefer snapped. I have to wait to get my hours back to get it fixed. Well, that sucks. Why is everyone leaving Prime? Well, people are leaving Prime because you run your course here. I don't think, Prime is you got to remember, it's a training company. Now, I think what happens is people run their course and they're like myself. I knew I maxed out here, but I was happy here. I'm happy. It's comfortable. They hold your hand. They do everything for you, so it's very comfortable.
It's like leaving high school and going to college.
Yeah, but the problem is they started doing things bad to me. Not so cool, not nice. And I'll tell you. Can I tell them?
What? About what? Oh yeah, I don't care.
When they made Melissa cry, that's when they put the fucking nail in the coffin.
Yep.
As soon as she cried, the nail went in the coffin,
Yep.
I got my pry bar out and I stuck it in the nail because I was going to take it out. When I was talking to my fleet manager, when he was finding out what happened, and I told him what happened, and he didn't say a fucking thing.
He didn't acknowledge it
Didn't
at
give
all.
two shits. One, that I said this is making us leave, and two, they made Melissa cry. Didn't even acknowledge it. So you know what? Instead of me pulling that nail, because he could have said, "Oh my God, really?" And I could have took the nail out of the coffin. We could have discussed it, and we could have smoothed things out, and we could have went about our business at Prime. But no, that nail went in the coffin, and when he had the chance to take it out, no, he made me hammer. He made me not only hammer that nail in all the way, but I went and got 5, 6, 7 screws and screwed the damn thing down too. You know?
Don't mess with a man's wife.
Yeah, you don't F with the guy's family, man. His wife, kids, no. Nope. Some cuckoo crazy shit goes on in my head when somebody messes with my wife, man. I mean, death by suicide by cop? Well, mess with my wife if you want to commit suicide.
That's why I'm so safe.
Okay, let's see. Lease ops should make no less than 75%. Well, I think, yeah, I mean, that would be nice. I think one of the first things they need to do is stop making us pay for fuel on the reefer.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Because 9 times out of 10, you don't get a fuel surcharge for the reefer. When you ask your fleet manager about it, how come I don't? Well, that was figured into the rate. Oh, you mean the line haul that you guys are getting 28% of? So, so now you're getting some of my reefer fuel money. So yeah, that whole reefer fuel. If I wasn't getting all this reefer fuel and the washout bullshit that you have to go through, I would probably think twice about going somewhere and doing reefer. But I'm actually going to go do dry van, which I know I'm going to take a little bit of a pay cut because of it. But I'm looking forward to not dealing with that reefer bullshit, the washouts, the maggots in the trailer, the ants in the trailer. Well, you can get that with dry, I guess, depending on what you had in there. But all that bullshit and trying to, and the aggravation of getting fuel for your truck, then try to pull forward to put reefer fuel in, and the idiot in front of you didn't pull far enough forward so you can't reach, and now the pump time's out and you got to start all over with putting your reefer fuel in. I've had enough of that. There's just so many little things that just got my brain just exploded. Jerry says, Dave, sooner or later, more like later, we will find out, LOL, somebody going to see you two out with the new company. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. It's just, I was asked to keep it on the down low, so I'm keeping it on the down low. Do go to Slow
I
Star?
think it was don't.
Don't go to Slow Star?
Yeah.
Slow Star, you trying to say Landstar? I think you have a speech impediment there. I spoke, I spoke
that
damn
the one
honor.
that I slime?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Timmy said don't.
Yeah, I know. If I was Dave, I would go wherever they have the best tacos. Timothy, you ain't shitting me, but you know what, guys? I'm gonna miss Auburndale Yard because of those tacos. But you know what else? I don't really miss tacos.
No.
I love tacos. Don't get me wrong, but food is just not a thing for me anymore. It's just not a thing. When they took that piece of stomach out of me, man, they took whatever the hell it was that makes food a thing, because it's not a thing for me anymore. I don't crave shit. I don't drool over tacos like I used to. I mean, I want tacos and I'll get tacos, but I'm gonna look at it and go nibble, 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 and that's it. And it's like, okay, I'm done with the tacos. I got a whole bowl of really spicy, good chili in there that I took 3 spoonfuls, and I'm like, nope, done. I'll eat it. I'd rather have a hard-boiled egg. It goes down better. That chili really went down hard, man.
Well, that's what they get. Your stomach, the part they took is this part that produced ghrelin. Ghrelin makes you hungry.
Well, and it's funny because they said it affects people in different ways. Some people, they lose their hunger, and some people, they don't. They still get hunger. I want to say I don't even get really cravings because Melissa will whip open a bag of Stinky Feet popcorn, and it's like, God damn, that smells like dirty ass feet. But really, it smells like yummy popcorn. But I don't know what the hell. I don't know if now,
Your taste does change after.
or did I mentally screw myself up so bad on this? I can't eat that. I just turn food into the enemy, like I did with cigarettes. Back when I quit cigarettes, I did the same. You guys got me all sidetracked now. What the fuck?
I know.
Real quick, when I quit smoking, for about a month or two before I quit smoking cigarettes, back in 2004 or whatever it was, I started talking how they're nasty, they're gross. And when I quit, they were gross. They've been gross ever since. So maybe I did the same thing with food.
Except food keeps you alive.
Yeah, I am having a problem trying to stay alive, though, I'll tell you. I got my own trailer, paying balloon payment $755 a month. What do you mean paying a balloon payment? You're paying $755 a month, and then you got to pay a balloon payment? Is that what you're saying? By the time you answer, man, I would be freaking 4 hours from now. Reefer unit coated out, leaking wheels. Damaged rails. Yeah, fucking reefers, man. Ha, sweet. $2,000. Is that 2,000 or do you mean 20,000? 2,000 to buy out? That's nice. Congratulations. What's up, Brian? Where are you going? What company? I'm going to that company over there. If you follow me on Tuesday, I'll drive you right to the place, I guess. Jeremy says, be careful, brother. Keep her upright and out of the ditch when you can run faster than 65. Please don't blow my doors out.
I won't be faster than
when you
65.
blow my... Yeah. No, guys, when it comes to money, I'm a money grubber. And I'll tell you what, I've been driving that truck 58, 60 mile an hour because I'll get we've been getting
Like 10
10 miles a gallon. At one point, I swear to God, we're going across 80. I took over in Nebraska, and from Nebraska to where my drive shift ended, I was almost 14 miles per gallon. It kept bouncing between 14.1 and like 13.3. We had a light load, but I ain't never seen the gauge that high before. I was running 57 mile an hour. Just did a park regen, took only 12 minutes. That's cool, huh? That's nice.
Usually it's what, 45 minutes?
Yeah. I didn't get wings, David. I got a bowl of chili. I know. What the hell was I thinking? I just seen the chili and it's like, you know what? The chili might go down better. And it didn't. I just got a couple pots. Yeah. I really did want to get the chicken, but then I look like an asshole there because I'll start taking the skin off, and people look at me like I'm freaking retarded. They're like, "Why is this guy over here in a restaurant and he's peeling his food apart?" And then Melissa, just eat it. It's okay. A little bit ain't gonna kill you. Yeah. And it's like, it's killing me. I get all freaked out and I start spitting it out.
3 wings compared to before you used to use 2 dozen.
Yeah, guys, three wings is a meal, 5 wings, and I'm ready to throw up, like vomit majorly, if you can imagine that.
No, I don't think anyone wants to.
Not imagine me throwing up. Imagine only eating 3 wings and going, I'm full.
Oh, shit. David, go to Schaefer.
Schaefer's Crete. That's their dry division. And I've checked them out. Guys, I checked out. Number one, I checked out every company people recommended to me because, I'm going to. I checked them out. I checked out every company out there, and then it went down to a small little group, and then it got smaller and smaller, and, we ended up where we're at. What's up, Gas Hauler? How you doing? From New Hampshire, right on. Sorry I was late, only reason why I asked. Oh, no worries. How is it moving your truck around? How was it moving your truck? Well, I haven't moved it yet. We're waiting Tuesday. Tuesday, we're supposed to be turning in the Qualcomm. I guess the permit book, the plates, all the beep, 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 beep things up on the windshield. What are they called? Pre-passes and toll passes and all that. And we should be out of here on Tuesday, heading the direction that this company's in.
Gunshots or fireworks?
Yeah, one or the other. But according to everything, I've been in contact with leasing. Other people's been in contact with leasing, and I've been dealing with insurance companies. Everything's there. It should just be a matter of a signature, turn the stuff in, handshake, hug, kiss, and we're out of there.
Charles Cole says, have fun at Walmart.
Have fun at Walmart. Okay.
We're already at Walmart.
Ooh, Johnny GTO, $4.99. Thank you, man. Right on. Appreciate that. This weekend, dispatch has me losing money. I had a full week of running to get a $400 statement and running 300 miles to get 200-mile load. Jesus, criminally, man. Maybe I need to send you. What's your Cash App, dude? Let me Cash App you a few dollars. Damn. Have fun at Walmart. Okay. The old days, you would go to the bar, work crap out in the parking lot, then go inside and buy each other a drink. Yep. Yep. See, again, I have no problem with Prime, but I do think one of the problems with Prime when you run into things like this is they're such a big company and they have so many people needing a seat that they'd rather just not deal with any issues and just say bye-bye.
Yeah, because
you come in.
That would be a small company would do that.
Right.
Not a big company.
Yep. I know somebody who's dealing with a smaller company and they pretty much bent over backwards to keep them happy, I should say. You start running the issue to where, and I've always known that about Prime, and I'm not gonna, I won't deny it, that yeah, if you have issues at Prime and you're trying to go against their policy, you're gonna lose every time.
Yep.
Every time. I had that issue with that tire where they didn't replace the tire but they took my money and I didn't notice it, and they were pretty much too bad. We got your money and no tire, but we know we didn't put the tire on, but our policy says you had to tell us within 30 days, so we're not giving you a tire or your money back. That you get that kind of stuff, and it was just too bad, that worked itself out because you ain't damn straight I ain't gonna let somebody take money like that from me. Wow, 100 pounds, that's incredible. Yep. I'm skinny like you now, man. I remember seeing you in the freaking cafe that one day. I was like, geez, anorexic much? How did I lose the weight? I went and I got the gastric sleeve done on February 9th of this year. I went and had the gastric sleeve done. So my stomach is only 4 ounces. When it's completely healed, it's supposed to only grow to about 6 ounces max. And I'll tell you right now, I have a hell of a time eating 3-4 ounces worth of food. Hell of a time. Yeah, I usually don't even get that much. By the way, what do you get when somebody uses your driver?
Sarfo comment under gas hauler?
Under how'd you lose the weight?
Yeah.
It's not there. What is it?
It says screw Rob Lowe. I remember talking to him on the phone when I was let go from Prime. He has a I don't care attitude.
Yeah, that sucks. I've never actually talked to the guy. I'm one of these guys that if I don't need to talk to somebody, I don't need to bother them. But why are these comments not showing up on my screen?
I don't know. I'll have to Google it.
I noticed that so far every one of them has had swearing in it. I wonder if was that held over for you to do?
That one it wasn't, but a couple were.
I'll have to look and make sure I don't have some setting where my sensitive ass eyes aren't. Somebody say something cussing. So not you, Melissa, your moderator will go through. Somebody say something, I want to see if it shows up. When you see it, let me know.
All
right. By the way, what do you get when somebody uses your driver card? Okay, when you get a referral bonus, you get $100. Okay, when they become a driver, in other words, after PSD, as soon as they get hired onto Prime, when they go into TNT, you get $100. Now, after 6 months, it's either 3 months or 6 months. I'm going to guess at this. I think after 3 months, you get $500. And then after 6 months, I think you get 1/4 cent of every mile they drive. Something like that. Those numbers are right, but that 3 month might be 6 months. 6 months might be a year. I'm not 100% on the time frame. That's why I was always like, hey, man, you guys use me as a referral, and you're here after 6 months. I'll buy you a damn steak dinner over at the Oasis. So you see all these guys begging for referral bonuses, they're making freaking bank. And to me, unless you're really, really, really helping somebody, not just doing a bullshit YouTube channel, talking about your experience at Prime, your experience in trucking, if somebody wants to use you as a referral, fine. Hey, use me as a referral, fine. That's fine. But to fucking beg like a goddamn street corner whore. Oops, did I say whore? I meant crackhead. Sorry, whores. I didn't mean to make you guys sound like you're beggars. I might as well just shoot myself now. I'm gonna have to do a reaction video to this. Look at this idiot at Prime talking all this crap.
Yeah.
Okay, back on track. It was 100,000 miles as a team when I trained there in 2004. Wow, what? Thank you, Riding with Kev. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Johnny, for the like button. Appreciate that. Skull says there's 10 likes. Now there's 42, guys. I appreciate that. You made me feel good. Yeah, I'm sensitive. Okay, I'm sensitive. You don't know that about me, but I'm sensitive. Ask my friends. I need the likes. I need the pat on the back. Jesus Christ. My phone just laughed at me.
That's funny, you were so behind. I'm like reading out the
Where are you going?
Oh yeah, even one of the last comments, Captain Banana, he's so fucking far behind the comments. Damn squirrel. Yeah, I'm going through them all going, boy, he's never going to catch up. Damn, because he gets so sidetracked.
It'll be a never-ending live because by the time I catch up, it'll be tomorrow. Well, sorry. I'm sorry. I know a lot of guys, they just skip fucking comments. They'll just scroll through them and pick one or two. I feel bad. I feel if you left a comment, I got to read it. We're not telling where we're going. I bet you going to RST. No, we're not going to Prime Light. That's what I call RST. It's Prime Light. And RST also governs you at 65. Need to stop paying for DEF as well. Well, see, DEF is for our truck. I'm saying don't pay for the reefer fuel because that's freaking the customers. That's not on us. That line haul ain't covering that reefer fuel, especially at $6 a gallon. I heard that's why Prime dropped lease purchase as too many take their trucks elsewhere. Well, no, here's the thing. They don't have to drop lease purchase because people are taking their trucks elsewhere. All they got to do is say, hey, if you're going to do a lease purchase, you got to have your truck here until it's paid off. Boom, that's what I thought the program was.
Yeah, you just found out.
Yeah, I found out after I did a lease purchase that you could do that. I was like, really? Shit, oh, okay. To get rid of it because of that? No, I don't think so. I think that, I don't think that's the case. There's other reasons, yeah. And
not enough people are leaving the company.
I know. They lease purchase 500 and they have all these fleet owners that are keeping their trucks here.
Yeah.
So they're lease purchasing 500 trucks and 3 guys take their trucks and they're going to discontinue it.
I don't think
Come
it
on.
affects them at all.
No, I think it has to do with the truck shortage, and it has to do with they want to restructure it. And I bet you when it comes back, it's going to say you can't take the truck.
Yeah.
Well, you're paying for it. I'm betting money on that. Or it will have a prepayment penalty or something. No, Prime does not pay you back for reefer fuel. That is out of pocket. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I've been running dry van and it's a lot less stressful. That's what I'm hoping for, Matthew. A lot less stress. We're too old to be stressed out.
Yeah. Shut up.
Frail.
I hear you over there. I see you. I'm watching you.
God damn it. I'm an idiot.
I see you're watching you, dumbass.
Oh man, that was stupid then. It's their effing reefer. Why are you paying their fuel bill? I don't get it. Also, those lumper fees, what a racketeering scheme. Yes, you're right. Now they pay the lumper fee, but check it out. We pay the lumper fee, we get reimbursed with the receipt. We lost a receipt run time. How we did it, I don't know. So we ended up paying out of pocket for that lumper. Do you know how freaking mad I was? Oh, I was mad. Now, nobody knew except Melissa. Because it's our bad. We lost the receipt. It ain't on Prime. It ain't on anybody. It was on us. How I lost that receipt, I don't know.
Whatever you're talking about,
But
I feel the vibe.
you know, we did. So we paid it, and it wasn't a cheap lumper fee either. But that's part of doing business. You got to have your receipts, man. If you're going to be irresponsible and lose receipts, you might as well pay. But we shouldn't be paying the lumper in the first place. It ain't our product. Just like the reefer fuel, it's not our product. Pay cut, man. Prime just makes it sound good. Where I'm at, I get 65%, and I make way more than I ever did at Prime. I actually doubled my net worth when I left Prime. That percent stuff, forget it. Well, Florida boy, everybody's I've talked to, yes, the money is supposedly way, way, way better. I'm not going to take that for a godsend until I do it. Also, right now with freight the way it is, you know, things are kind of goofy everywhere in fuel prices. So we'll wait it out. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's where everyone keeps saying, why are you leaving Prime, blah, blah, blah. Well, because I've topped out here. I think I can make a lot more money. Well, my fleet manager don't think I can. But that's the whole nother story. I think I can make more money at another place. And yeah, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, but you know what? The money might be. At the end of the day, it's what you At the end of the day, it's what you home, I believe. Flatiron.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know
I don't know what it means, man. Here he is. Mr. Latimer is in the freaking house. What's up, man? Happy for it. Happy Independence Day. It's our Independence Day today. No, Tuesday is our Independence Day. Friendly reminder not to burn any bridges. Absolutely. I don't burn bridges. I don't believe in burning. If anything I say here burns a bridge, then their bridge is very sensitive, because I have nothing but good things to say about them. If you want to come over here and get your CDL and everything, yeah, no bridges burnt. No more Prime, question mark. I'm almost started with them. No, they're a great company, Mike. I mean, they're a great company. When somebody leaves, or I shouldn't say because I'm leaving, I'm not leaving because Prime's a bad company. I'm leaving because I've went as far as I can go here.
People get other jobs to make more
We're
money.
old. We only have so much time before we're going to have to retire. So we need to try to make the best out of what time we have left. And here at Prime, with the way things are going, we've maxed out. We've maxed out. Set off firework on one of the Prime trailers. No. I remember you said Tuesday you would tell. I just thought you was going to give away where you were going. No, I think I was talking about, is this it? What I meant was that the last trailer I'm pulling for Prime, it ended up not being the last trailer. We ended up going to get another load, and that trailer was the last trailer. But I ended up falling asleep on the way to Prime and slept all the way here, so I wasn't able to do a video about coming into Prime for the last time and everything. Somebody left me sleeping. Yes, the governors are very aggravating, only for the fact that when you get somebody driving 64 miles an hour, it takes you 2 hours to get by them. I don't mind driving 65, but I don't like driving 63 when I want to drive 65. So when somebody else is going 63 or 64, trying to get around them with a 65 mile an hour truck is like aggravating as hell. That's where road rage comes from, is trying to do that. You need to top off the tank, run, and then re-top off to see what the actual fuel mileage is. Okay. How do I feel about the AB5 in California? I think it's baloney, nonsense, stupid. If I was still in California with my own business, we subcontracted for companies in the appliance repairs business, so that would have screwed us. California needs to, you know what? All you crazy cards need to get your little hatchet, go to the border because you hate everybody so much, and start hatcheting away at the border until California falls off and floats away. Nobody's going to mind.
So they all sink with California.
No, they could just float away and be their own country. You know, now that California did that, you damn straight, you know, New Jersey, probably New York, you know, all those other guys are going to do it. Washington is probably going to, Oregon. It's just a matter of time. Hey, David, nice seeing you guys today. Yeah, it was good seeing you, man. It was good seeing you. Social Mike says, just got back from our 4-day team run. Right on. Whole 4 days. So how does the new company work for Success Leasing? How does the new company work for Success Leasing? What do you mean? How they
Maybe with taking the truck.
There's 2 ways to take your truck. One, you go get a loan and you buy your truck off, which I almost did. Came that close to doing that. Then you can take your truck anywhere, or you have to take it to a company that will pay Success Leasing your weekly payment directly. So you have to do one or the other. You have to find a company that does one or the other. Heard Landstar is okay, maybe for leasing, but I don't know. It looks like people at Landstar right now are struggling a little bit. The couple that I was following, trying to figure out how Landstar is doing. But it seems to be an okay company. I don't have anything, I didn't research anything bad about it that other than their sitting duck policy I don't like. And their whole, I see a lot of guys, if they do dropping hooks, a lot of times they'll get screwed on getting a trailer. So, you know, get your trailer there and keep it. The best thing that ever happened to me was to leave Prime. It uses trainees as money, and that's it. They don't want truckers who work one-man trucks, especially nowadays. They want team trucks. Yes. Here's the other thing why I was starting to bump heads at Prime is when I bought my truck, one of the things I wanted to try to do is start running lower miles for the max amount I could make. And at Prime, no, a team truck needs to go East Coast, West Coast, East Coast. They don't want to give you shorter runs. They want to keep that truck bouncing from coast to coast. And I could see that was a little bit of an issue to do. Now, was I going coast to coast? No. Here and there I was, but it was, I don't like turning down loads, but, you know, it's like I don't want to go to California this month because now I know they're going to send me to New York or something. And I don't want to run all those miles. I want to, you know, I want to relax a little bit and do some shorter runs that pay good and, you know, whatnot. But yeah, they want to run you miles when you're a team truck. Matthew says, check out C-List in Chicago. I haven't checked them out, but I've already got my company. I'm going in there on Wednesday or, well, pretty much whenever we get there after we leave Prime. I'm heading right over there. And so, yeah, we're done with the researching for now. But thank you. Thank you for the name. Oh, Chris, that was as soon as we leave here on Tuesday, we're driving up there. Yeah. David Schneider, you gonna join the Ugly Pumpkin? No, I would never go to Schneider. There's too many issues over there. David, since you lost over 100 pounds, do you need to wear a CPAP? I don't know. I would have to go get a sleep test done. But I did fall asleep yesterday for what, 2 hours, babe? 3 hours?
Yeah,
2 or 3 hours, and I didn't have my CPAP on. And I would never be able to sleep more than 5 or 10 minutes without choking and gasping for air before. So who knows?
You know what? When you were young and thin, you it wasn't a matter of snoring, it was a matter of you stopping breathing.
Right, I would still stop breathing when I was younger and thin and everything, but it never used to wake me up. So how bad it was, I don't
Yeah.
know. How often it was, I don't know. But I still wear the CPAP. I like it. I like to pump my lungs full of freaking air. I'm sticking with company for now, maybe go operator in the future. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Learn how to do everything on the company's dime and make your mistakes on company, and then when you go, you at least know what you're doing. Full tank of fuel on the way through outbound. That's funny. I just we filled up coming in, and she used about a quarter tank coming in here, and we filled it up today leaving outbound. Because when you're not under a load, you can only get 50 gallons. But I want to make sure it's full because, guys, my fuel card is in Texas. Yeah, my fuel card is in Texas. Damn it, man. Things changed last week on what we were doing. We were originally going to Texas first. So I was having things sent there. Now we're not. Now we're going to the new company first and then to Texas. So, yeah, there's that. I do have fuel. I can get to the new company and I can use their fuel card. But the fuel card I have has got better discounts. Loaded Trucker says, best of luck on your big move, bud. Would most of us recognize the new company? I don't think so. They're a small company. Fuel costs scare me and everything else on the owner-op side. Yeah, that fuel cost can make you freaking wet your britches, man. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of times I think I got to fart, but I sharp because of them fuel prices. That was gross. But no, yeah, Melissa, how many times do you keep telling me, why are you in such deep thought? Well, she sees me, she'll be doing her thing and she'll stare at, she'll look at me and I guess I'm staring off into space. Because I'm thinking about things. I'm thinking of fuel prices. I'm thinking of my daughter. I'm thinking of my, moving prime. I'm thinking of all this stuff, how everything's going to affect things. Yeah. So yeah, it's rough, man. Being on going on that side of it, there's a lot to think about. Being on the company side, the only thing you got to think about is keeping the company happy. You do look good. Haven't seen your video in ages, but you helped a lot when I was educating myself on trucking. Right on, right on. Yeah, I know. I quit kind of doing the trucking learning stuff a while back. I kind of got bored with it, man. I can only. And not only that, I get bored with it, but everybody's doing it. And yeah, everybody likes different perspectives on it. But it's like, why? Okay, this guy just did fifth wheel, how to grease a fifth wheel. Why should I do a how to grease a fifth wheel? That's like when something happens in trucking, like the AB5 thing. I bet you 15 YouTube channels jumped out there and told everybody about AB5. I mean, I just can't get on that bandwagon. I guess I march to my own drum.
Do you see the next 4 comments?
Cussing.
Yeah, then?
Hell.
No.
People mouth. And LOL.
Cussing. Prime driver Justin said fuck. Christopher Latimer said fuck Brandon.
Nope.
Doug Tharp said fuck.
Nope, none of those came through.
And I did, and they're here, so unless.
Okay, so that's what it is, guys. I wonder if on my side I have some. Oh man, how sensitive am I? What am I?
Prime driver Justin again just said fuck.
Yeah, they're not coming through on my side.
Captain Bananas thing, he's so fucking far behind the comments, damn squirrel. Mike Williams said hell, I see that went through. Terry said poopy mouth.
Yeah, poopy mouth went through.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be good.
Did you say where you guys are going? No, I'm keeping that under the wraps right now, man. Right now, part-time trucking. Trucker Richie Rich says, so aren't you worried about fuel prices being that Prime has the best fuel discounts in the country? Now, here's the thing.
There you go.
I've been looking at the app I'm using for fuel versus Prime's fuel surcharge that we get, or Prime's fuel prices. You guys, a lot of times, you guys working at Prime, when you look at the cost and say, look, it's $4.80 a gallon from Prime and it's $5.45 on the Stein. Guys, you're forgetting you got to put tax in that. Prime's app is without taxes. So you got to add the tax in there. So I've been doing that. And yes, Prime still beats the prices I get, but sometimes it only beats it by 3 cents. Sometimes by 15 cents. But it's very close. I mean, the app I'm using, I'm getting 50, 60 cents a gallon discounts. It's kind of, if any of you guys are familiar with the Landstar app, it's kind of like that, where you put your route in and it will show you, you zoom out and it will show you all your fuel stops on that route, and it will put the one in green that's the cheapest in the route. Or you can zoom in and just do little sections and it will show you the cheapest one in those sections. Or you can throw a list up there and it will show you all the discounts you're getting. Plus I get $35 off per tire at Love's, or TA, discounts for labor rates at Love's and TA, and so on and so forth. But yeah, Prime does, I think, have the best discounts, but there are discounts out there that you can get. And here's the thing. Should I stay at Prime and make, we're going to throw fake numbers out now. Should I stay at Prime and make $5,000 a week and get a good fuel discount? Or should I go to this company and get shitty fuel discount but make $9,000 a week? These numbers, those are totally fake numbers, but that's what I'm getting at. You should never stay somewhere because you get a discount on this when you can still make more money without that discount. Okay? It's like people who, oh, I don't want to make more money at my business because I'll go into the next tax bracket. Well, yeah, you want to be careful with that, but you don't not want to make money because you're afraid to get into a higher tax bracket. You just better get some damn write-offs. Or, you know, like, okay, let me buy this. I don't really need it, but it's a good write-off. Well, if you're not in a tax bracket where you need those big write-offs, it's stupid to do that. What I'm getting at is it'd be dumb to stay here just because it's got big fuel discounts, unless I was going to make the same money I was making at Prime and get worse fuel discounts. Then it would be dumb to leave. But if I'm going to pay a little more in fuel but make a lot more in revenue, why wouldn't you go? And yeah, I'm worried. I'm definitely worried about fuel prices. I'm worried about everything because I'm a worrier. I may seem all, look at me, I'm doing this, but man, I curl up and cry at night, every night. Melissa has to hold me. I was looking at Success Lease, and the trucks they are leasing are awful. All trucks have had lease that have at least 30. Yeah, well, that's because they don't have trucks. Even CR England pays for reefer fuel. But what I was just saying, CR England, you make this much money, but they pay for reefer fuel. You can go over here at Prime, make this much money. They don't pay for reefer fuel, which drops you down to making this much money. You're still making more than CR England, I assume. I looked into CR England years ago, and when I came to Prime, and they weren't paying near what Prime pays. Trucker Richie's Hirschbach lease driver, hey, 99 cents a gallon. Are you saying, wait, I think what you're saying is that Hirschbach, you pay 99 cents a gallon? Yeah, with a fuel surcharge here at Prime, you end up paying, a lot less than that, I believe. But I'm not 100% sure what the hell you were writing there. Lumpers are the biggest scam in trucking. No, see, I'm one of those guys who I understand what lumpers do and their deal. In a nutshell, all a lumper is this company doesn't want to have employees to pay and have benefits to load and unload the trucks. They don't want that responsibility. So instead they say, hey, you unloading service, we'll call you lumpers. You guys come rent this spot from us, give us a kickback, and you can make all this money unloading all these trucks. And that's what they are. Do they charge some of them charge like ridiculous amounts? Yeah. But you got to remember, a lot of those ones that are charging a lot are because what they're doing that you're not seeing. They're breaking down, moving shit, and I mean, it is, to me, it is a scam, but damn, I wish I was on the ground floor of that scam. But I can understand why the companies do it. It's just keeping them out of all that workers' comp and all that nonsense. My boy works over there. Ask one of their drivers when you see them on the road. Okay. I just noticed latest settlement has a reefer fuel surcharge in addition to regular fuel surcharge. When fuel hit 5, I went from 65 miles to 58. I'm actually making money on fuel. Now, here's the thing. If that was the first time you ever seen a reefer fuel surcharge, you ain't looking good, because you do get them. I would say you probably get 1 out of 10 loads the reefer fuel surcharge comes in, and it doesn't even have to. It's when they offer you the load, it's right in there on the money breakdown, the reefer fuel surcharge. And yes, if you make good fuel mileage, you can make money. When fuel surcharge is high, guys, if you get good miles per gallon, you make money on the high fuel prices. Sometimes if you aren't paying attention to your settlement and the lumper fees paid that week, you won't get reimbursed, and never know. A lot of times it's a fight to get detention paid too. Yeah, one time I did not get paid for a lumper that I paid for and turned in a receipt and everything. And I remember calling my payroll lady, and she seen it and she was mortified. She's like, "Oh my God, David, I've never seen that happen before." She goes, "There is no reason why it shouldn't have paid you. You've got the receipt turned in. It's all here, yada, yada, yada. I've never seen it before." That was the only time I've ever seen that, and I've never seen it again. Now, guys, I look at every statement. I have every load I take. I write down miles, what I'm paying, any fuel I've put in that I'm supposed to get reimbursed on. In other words, if the reefer was if I picked up the trailer and filled it the first time, you get that reimbursed. And any washouts. It's all written down in a notebook for that load with the trip number and customer and all that stuff. Every week when I get my statement, I take my statement and I match up everything on the statement to these. Did I get my lumper back? Did I get my washout back? Did I get my fuel back? Did I get paid for those? Did I get paid for what they said I was going to get paid for when they proposed that load to me? Yes. So I do that with every statement. I know guys who don't do it at all. And I'll tell you what, every time my trucks went into the shop, I had to fight and get money back because they charged me for things that weren't supposed to be charged for. So all these guys who don't look, they pay that money. And I didn't notice it by having a low check. I just noticed it because I'm like, okay, what is this? What the hell is this? What? You know, every time. I've saved, 1 month, I saved myself $800 in charges by going through my statements. So, you know, don't not go through your statements. How does the new company work for success? Oh, I already read that, didn't I? I hope that the guys do better, and whatever you guys do, you already got that. I must have went backwards. I'm curious to see where you guys go, because right now spot market is horrible. Only customer contract freight is what's good. Where could they go to make any money? Well, here's the thing. Spot market is down, but I know a lot of what I've been looking at is still over what I'm being paid on the contract rate. And yeah, market's going to go down for guys who leave Prime right now and go onto the spot market. Yeah, they might struggle a little bit. They might, you know, make what they're making at Prime, but when it goes back up, it's going to be good, and then it can only go back up. It ain't gonna keep going down till you're negative dollars. I mean, trucking would just stop. Here's my theory on that too. Is could I sit and wait until things change? Yeah, I could. Would it be a smart thing to do? I mean, it wouldn't be a dumb thing to do. Am I? You know, obviously, I'm not going to do that just because. If you always wait for the right time to do something, the perfect time, I shouldn't say not the right time, the perfect time to do something, you might be waiting forever.
Yeah.
Better listen to R&R, Richie Rich. Okay. Even Landstar freight rates are bad. Broker over there are taking higher percentage of the top and giving the BCO's crap. It's a shit show all over the country. Yes, it is. I've been watching all kinds of freight stuff, and it is. It is. Now, having said that, at the beginning of this, everybody was telling me how they're just killing it over there at Landstar. Now you're telling me that they're dying over there, huh? Interesting. Your truck payment. Too bad. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Wombats. I'm too far behind to know what the hell your truck payment means. My truck payment's my truck payment. I will be out there driving soon. I start school this Tuesday. My CV handle will be Mr. Pre-Trip as I help 7 others pass test. As far as their pre-trip goes, Prime didn't like that. Why didn't Prime like that? They would love it that you help them pass the pre-trip. Combat Trucking, read me, read you. Okay, I read you. I think the C-list thing was sarcasm. Tons of Eastern European companies advertise there. C-list. C-list is. Okay, anyways, whatever. Be sarcastic, and it went over my head though. You can do the card manually inside if you have the numbers. Yes. I do have the numbers, which that's what I was planning on doing. It's not sarcasm. I've seen C-list in Chicago that has fat pan dedicated. I don't know what the fuck the C-list is, man. You guys are over my head and making me feel retarded. I'm making fat money as a company driver from a job I got on C-list. Chicago, okay, cool. What's with Prime and the 99 cent per gallon that always praise? How does that work? I never understood it. Okay, really quick, I'll explain that. It's hard to explain, but if you run X amount of miles per gallon, I think if you get better than 750 or 8 miles per gallon, you take Prime's fuel surcharge, you run that speed, and you should never be putting, when you take that fuel surcharge towards what you paid for fuel, you should never be paying more than 99 cents per gallon in fuel, which essentially is correct. Their fuel surcharge, as long as their fuel surcharge is matching when fuel prices go up, you pay, that fuel surcharge covers most your fuel costs. So that's what they're talking about. If you run it, if you're making, I think it's 7.5 miles, 8 miles per gallon, if you do better than that, and their fuel surcharge, you're only going to pay about 99 cents or so per gallon for fuel, if that makes sense. It's hard. It's freaking. I don't know why the fuel surcharge, it makes my head melt. My ears start bleeding. Gooey shit comes out of this one. I don't know, but basically that's what they're talking about. With the fuel surcharge, you can do that. Cliff Lord says $4.24 Keene, North Carolina Petro. Yeah, and that's another thing, guys. I've noticed fuel prices have been coming down, so that's a good thing. Arthur Express. I didn't look into them. I did not, but I've seen them. Hirschbach lease drivers pay 9 per gallon for fuel. Yeah, it's same. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, same here at Prime. You're with your fuel surcharge. That's what you're that or less even. Imagine if they ding every driver that works there at least one time on a lumper fee. Oh, that could be $1 million over time. Yeah. Yep. Okay, it's gonna get lower. What's up, Rail fan? How you doing? Matt says fuel surcharge only matters when the load is a direct account. Booking spot market with a broker, fuel surcharge is irrelevant. That is correct. That is correct. The only time fuel surcharge comes into effect on the spot market is, say, when you work for a company like Landstar, who is taking line haul money. If you're working at a company that's taking line haul money, if you can negotiate a rate and take some of that line haul and put it into a fuel surcharge, well, now they're not taking any of that money. So essentially, you're going, let me pinch a little from here and put it over there. I've been doing really well with the whole fuel surcharge at Prime. Still, the industry is getting worse every year, it seems. Yes. Yeah. No. I mean, it is. You got to feel for these guys out here that aren't getting a deep discount and aren't not seeing a big fuel surcharge running these prices on fuel. But what are you gonna do? Oh, and by the way, what's up, Lou? Because I seen you earlier and I went to say what's up, and then frickin' I passed over you because I don't know why I passed over you. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I was looking at that faces you were making. Wondering what the hell? I just went right by you. But anyways, guys, I've been on here an hour and a freaking half. Yeah, squirrel, you back at you, Mr. Bananas. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. I did catch up. I wanted to catch up so I could say goodnight, and I didn't want to leave everybody's comments hanging because I always feel bad doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here while the comments are caught up. We'll talk more about all of this, once everything's settled and all the dust is cleared, and I'm not going to get put in jail or anything like that. We'll talk more. But anyways, don't forget we have a Facebook page. If you made it this long and you hear this and you go and sign up over there, I'd be surprised because at this point everyone quit. Trucking with David H on Facebook. Thanks for watching.